Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, April 12, 2025. You want to be busy today, but early today, you might not know exactly what you want to do with yourself. It may not be easy to fulfill all of your goals if you're lacking inspiration temporarily. If your expectations are too high now, setting realizable intermediary goals so you don't feel overwhelmed can be smart. As the day advances, pursuing your desires comes more naturally, and you're well positioned for a competition, game, learning endeavor, or creative pursuit. People gravitate to you, and you're ready to take the lead if needed. You're also in good shape to sort out dilemmas logically and objectively. With the energy of cooperation surrounding you, it becomes easier to ease your mind and enjoy meaningful interactions with others. The cosmos are aligning a bit better for you than other zodiac signs. That's because sweet Venus, our goddess of pleasure, has been spinning back and forth in a fellow sign at this time. With her trine to your zodiac sign, you'll feel more magnetic, irresistible, and free-spirited than you usually do. However, with her in a retrograde phase, you may be rethinking how you approach your life. And how you can be more authentic than ever before, especially around romance, relationships, and how you pursue adventure in love. If you and a lover would like to travel, do so to destinations you have already enjoyed. This is because she is moving through your solar house. You know what your next steps are now. Earlier this month, you could have faltered in your professional journey. Setbacks, obstacles, and other delays may have caused you to feel like this professional pathway was not meant for you. Thankfully, you may receive confirmation that you are on the right path when Mercury in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. It may come up in an innocuous way, such as receiving feedback or compliments from someone that you look up to in your professional journey. There are many ways to come at a problem, and you are one to take perhaps the more confrontational approach, which can be really effective sometimes, but at other times difficult. Today's aspect asks you to quiet down in the face of a problem and really grasp the issues upon which everything hinges. Ask yourself whether you get enough exercise, and if the answer is no, just accept that for a moment. Do not confront yourself with excuses. Just think about it. Watch that this day's vibration doesn't see you too full of yourself. While it may be true that you possess more skills or qualities than those around you, don't let it go to your head. If you come across as acting superior or arrogant, you'll find yourself alone before you can say oops. As much as you might like your own company, it can get awfully lonely if this is the only companionship you get. Stay humble. When the moon left your income sector yesterday, as well as leaving you with a sharp nose for money and everything needed to line up for Mars' return next week, this has given you a better read on a friendly aspect between planets on the job and career fronts that is still 2 days away from peaking. With the most lucrative months of 2025 just around the corner, this is giving you time to first get your professional ducks in a row. Especially when it comes to an integration of your professional dreams with a sense of resolve on the job front. Knowing that there are some surprise developments on the romantic front next week, but between now and then will be a full moon that will put your work in If balance to the test, makes this something to already start buying into. Meanwhile, it is your relationships that today are able to benefit from the moon's monthly visit to your communication sector. Scorpio, transformation begins with choice. Your quote of the day: let go of the version of you that survived, make room for the one who thrives. Your color of the day is deep burgundy, intense and renewing. Lucky numbers: 8, 15, 26. A powerful realization could stir beneath the surface. Welcome it. Say no where you once said yes. What ends now is simply clearing the path. Don't be afraid of the quiet, it's where truth grows. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to settle in and breathe into the energy of April 13, 2025. This reading isn't about predicting the future in some distant or detached way, it's about tuning into the rhythm of your present, helping you feel a little more aligned with your inner truth, and reminding you that your journey is unfolding with purpose, even when things feel unclear. Wherever you're joining from today, whether it's morning coffee, a quiet walk, or a moment stolen between tasks. This is your space to pause and connect. The first card that steps forward is the Six of Swords, and there's such a gentle kind of wisdom in this card. It speaks to transitions, not necessarily dramatic ones, but the slow and steady movement from one emotional shore to another. You may be in the midst of leaving something behind, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally. It could be a mindset that no longer fits, a chapter that's naturally closing, or even a relationship dynamic you're redefining. This card honors the courage it takes to move forward even when you're not sure what's next. It reminds you that healing doesn't always look like fireworks. Sometimes, it's as quiet as making peace with the past and choosing to carry only what's necessary. If you've been sensing a shift within, even a subtle one, the Six of Swords is a sign that you're moving in the right direction toward calmer waters, more aligned connections, and greater clarity. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. This energy is nurturing, intuitive, and deeply compassionate. Today, you may feel especially connected to your emotional world or to the people around you who need a little extra understanding. The Queen of Cups invites you to lead with your heart, but not to the point of self-sacrifice. Her strength is in her empathy, her ability to hold space without losing herself in other people's waves. Maybe you've been someone else's anchor lately, or maybe you've needed one and haven't known how to ask. Let this card remind you that emotional depth is a gift, and when you honor it your own and others, you create space for healing and connection. This might be a beautiful time to journal, reach out to a friend, or even just sit in quiet reflection. Your sensitivity is not a burden, it's your superpower. The third card we're working with is the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card because it celebrates effort, the kind you've been quietly putting in, maybe without even realizing it. This is the card of craftsmanship, dedication, and progress over perfection. Whether you've been working on yourself, your relationships, your goals, or your actual work, this card affirms that what you're doing matters. You're building something lasting, something meaningful, and even if you're not seeing results just yet, they are coming. Think of this like tending a garden. You water, you weed, you wait, and eventually, something blooms. Keep going. Every small step counts, even when no one else sees it. Especially then. And now, the Knight of Wands comes blazing in with a burst of bold, passionate energy. If you've been feeling stuck or unsure, this card might be your permission slip to shake things up. It's a call to reconnect with your enthusiasm, to take a leap, to act on something that excites you even if it's a little impulsive or imperfect. When was the last time you followed a spark just because it felt good? The Knight of Wands doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect, he moves with courage and curiosity. Maybe today's the day to start that creative project, book that weekend trip, or finally, speak your truth. Let yourself feel lit up by life again. Our final card for today is the Ten of Cups, and what a beautiful note to end on. This card is all about emotional fulfillment, deep gratitude, and the kind of joy that comes from knowing you're aligned with what really matters. It's not about having everything look perfect on the outside, it's about inner peace, loving connections, and a sense of wholeness that comes from within. If you're already feeling this today, soak it in. If not, let this card be a gentle reminder that this kind of happiness is possible and within reach. Sometimes we forget how much beauty surrounds us in the everyday, the way the sun comes through the window, the sound of someone laughing, the stillness of early morning. The Ten of Cups nudges you to notice it, to be present for it, to claim it, in whatever way it shows up. Together, these cards, the Six of Swords, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Ten of Cups, paint a picture of a day that asks for both softness and bravery. A day that holds space for your healing, your heart, your hard work, and your hope. You're allowed to move on. You're allowed to feel deeply. You're allowed to work toward what matters. You're allowed to be excited. And yes, you are absolutely allowed to be happy. So now I'd love to hear from you. What part of today's reading resonated with you most? Are you feeling the energy of transition? The call to reconnect with joy? Or maybe you're simply appreciating the reminder that your emotions are valid and your journey is sacred. Whatever came up for you, feel free to share in the comments. Your story might just help someone else feel seen too. Wherever you are today, may you feel grounded, encouraged, and reminded that you are exactly where you need to be.